programming is brought to you by Local Video Marketing in association with CoachChick.com.
Hi there, it's Kim Lukhard, Hockey Mom RD, and welcome back to another episode of Hockey Nutrition with Kim. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of vegetables, and I call vegetables nature's multivitamin. Now, if you are thinking already, oh my gosh, my skater hates vegetables, my skater won't try them, they're such a picky eater, hang in there. I've got some information that may help you. Vegetables are a great way to give your body a variety of minerals needed to improve hockey performance, especially speed and stamina. And what I found over the years is when a skater learns about a vegetable and they learn how the nutrients in that vegetable will help them become a better hockey player, they are much more prone to give it a try. Now, word of caution, it might only be one vegetable at a time, but hey, that is progress in the right direction. Vegetables contain potassium, calcium, magnesium, chromium, manganese, and iron. These are all major minerals or trace minerals that are important for the body to get every day. The first three, potassium, calcium, and magnesium, are the body's electrolytes that are sweat out when we sweat, and we need to replace them on a daily basis. Potassium is very important to the health of the human body. It is an electrolyte. Like I said, it is lost in sweat. And potassium is crucial, very important for a healthy heart and healthy muscle contractions. Your skater can find potassium in potatoes, peas, mushrooms, cabbage, corn, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, and cauliflower. Now, these are the vegetables that contain potassium. You might be automatically thinking of bananas. Well, they're a fruit, so I'll put them in another episode. Calcium is very important to the health of the body too. Calcium, again, is the second electrolyte mineral on this list that is lost in sweat. And calcium is important for a healthy heart and muscle contractions, as well as the health of our bones and teeth. And you can find calcium in broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower, okra, kale, collards, and spinach. Now, what you'll see as we go through these lists is some of these vegetables have overlapping nutrients in them, and that is why they're so great. Magnesium is the third electrolyte mineral, important for the overall health of the human body. Again, it is an electrolyte that is lost in sweat, and magnesium is also important for a healthy heart and healthy muscle contractions, just like potassium and calcium. Magnesium is found in similar foods where you find calcium: broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower, okra, kale, collard greens, and spinach. Then we have chromium. Chromium is a mineral that helps the body convert macronutrients, the macronutrients being carbohydrates, fats, and protein, into energy so that they have energy on the ice for those fast breaks or for all the defensive plays that they must play. When they get picked to go out on a PK, they need to have lots of energy and staying power. Chromium will help their blood sugar stay regular, stay stable. And when your skater's blood sugars are level and more stable, your skater will feel much more energized. Chromium can be found in green beans and broccoli. Not a whole lot of vegetables, but I know green beans and broccoli are top on the list when I talk to hockey players. Manganese is another mineral. It helps the body metabolize amino acids. Those are the building blocks of protein, carbohydrates, cholesterol, and glucose. Manganese is also important in bone formation and blood clotting, and manganese helps to reduce inflammation. So, vegetables for recovery and bone growth, you bet. Manganese is found in sweet potatoes, lima beans, chickpeas, or also known as garbanzo beans. These make up hummus, if your skater likes hummus, and spinach. And last but not least, we have iron. Iron is used by the body to make hemoglobin and myoglobin. And hemoglobin is a protein that carries oxygen in the bloodstream, and myoglobin is a protein that carries oxygen in the muscles. And iron can be found in these vegetables: spinach, string beans, peas, collards, dandelion greens. Yes, you can use dandelion greens. Sweet potatoes, broccoli, kale, and chard. So you have a wide variety of minerals that are provided in the vegetables that your skater can eat. Now, what I would encourage you to do is go back through this presentation and get your skater to write down maybe one or two, maybe if you're lucky, 3 vegetables that they would like to try, and then start including them in their meal plans. And if you'd like to speak with me about your skaters' hockey fueling habits and goals for the off season, please email me at hockeymomrd@gmail.com and type hockey nutrition in the subject line so it stands out from the rest of my emails. Make it a fantastic day, and as always, happy skating. This is Kim Lukhard, Hockey Mom RD.
Hey everyone, Dave Schmitz, ResistanceBandTraining.com. Welcome to the band gym today. You know, when it comes to squatting, it really comes down to knowing how to hip hinge really well. And for a hip hinge, it's being able to bend right at your hips so your low back doesn't have to go ahead and take so much of the burden of the weight and the forces. Yeah, by going ahead and hip hinging, I'm immediately going to go ahead and load my butt. It's going to put my quads and my knees and my ankles in a much better position. And it's because my back is going to stay relatively straight, if I have a weight on my shoulders or if I'm vertically loaded, that spine is going to be able to absorb those forces much better. Problem is, not very many people hip hinge well. So what I've got for you today is a very simple video on how you can go ahead and implement 5 exercises that I've found are great for hip hinging. I've actually used this workout a lot to warm up before I squat. Yeah, and so go ahead and try that. But you know what's funny about it is, it comes down to just simply this. Just taking a band, hooking it up to something, placing it at your hips, and guess what? The band's going to teach you automatically how to hip hinge. Now you just got to apply these exercises that I'm about to show you. So enjoy the video. Matter of fact, if you like the video, make sure you do that. Make sure you like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do. And lastly, guys, go to ResistanceBandTraining.com if you want to see a lot more information on how to use continuous loop bands to get better.
My name is Shawnee Harlee, and my business is Winning Matters. I'm a 2-time Olympian and mental toughness coach. I help athletes figure out what's going on in their head, cut through the noise, and release their inner tiger. And I'll tell you something that's going on in their head really loud is nerves. Like, Shawnee, can you help me stop being nervous? Like, nope, I can't. And I don't want to. Here's why. The reason that you're nervous, number one, it's because this thing that you're about to do is important. So nerves are showing you, hey, this is important. Not only that, it means something to you. So of course you're going to be nervous. Oh, and I just did think of a way to stop being nervous. Do things that you don't care about. There, then you won't be nervous. If you don't care, nerves will disappear. But you know what? You are going to care. This thing that you're doing matters. So instead of trying to get rid of the nerves, we manage them. We make those butterflies in your stomach fly in formation. Well, how do we do that? Well, first of all, we have to understand, where do nerves come from? Nerves come from focus on the outcome. We're focusing on winning and losing, scoring goals, playing time, impressing someone. All of those things are out of our control. So of course our body feels nervous when we're focusing on something that we actually can't do anything about. We cannot change the outcome. It's out of our control. So shift. Calm your nerves, tame your nerves, manage those butterflies by shifting your focus to the process. The process are things that are in your control, things that you know that you can do. And when you do those things, they make a difference. They can actually influence the outcome. They can have an effect on the outcome. So be brave. Focus on the process. Choose courageous actions that are in your control, and those butterflies will start flying in formation. If you'd like to know more, boom, there's my website.
Just get a load of what Coach Chic says about drill design. You know, for almost every drill we coaches use, there is the obvious good, as it's meant to do, plus a not so obvious negative. And, after that, how about things he sees so often in social media? The problem is that a hockey player doesn't get to play in a vacuum. No, everything he or she does on the ice is usually done amid lots of craziness. And, at some levels like the one the kid above competes at, there are people out there on the ice trying to hurt you. Then, in contrast to what one hockey guru suggests about his shooting courses, hockey goals seldom come off the sticks of players who are standing prettily in front of a net. No, there are bad guys all around, and we might be better off practicing shots while being mauled, while on the seat of our pants, while far off balance, on one skate, and so forth. So, do check out this free post for much more on his observations.
This is Chighisola of Coach Chic. Now, I wonder if you've ever noticed the way top picks are described during the NHL draft each summer. I mean, invariably, scouts and color commentators will say something like, "This guy can really," and you fill in the blank. At other times, they'll note that the latest draft pick has some flaws in his game, but he can really, and again, you fill in the blank. As a former high school, junior, and college head coach, I can tell you that the same thing goes on at those levels during the tryouts, and I'll suggest that they also happen through youth levels. You see, GMs, scouts, and head coaches are optimistic by nature, and we tend to get excited about a player who can do something at a very high level. If you're wondering where I'm going with this, I feel the need to suggest something that at first might seem a little controversial, while at the same time, I hope it begins making some sense. For, while I think every player should work on his or her shortcomings, I'm going to also suggest that he or she is going to get noticed more by being able to do something at an extremely high level. So, if you're already fast, how about becoming lightning fast? If you can shoot the puck well, how about becoming absolutely frightening to goaltenders? And if you're a hustler, how about bringing your game to the point where you drive opposing teams crazy? Again, don't neglect other parts of your game, but do think about what old Coach Chic has been telling you here.
of the drills that is very successful with us, I call it arm skating. I've also heard it referred to as flat skating. So the drill looks like this. You're going to have the players in groups, and I usually do it in groups of 2. So we're going to have Harry and Graham go, and then we're going to have Alex and Kellen go. So the teaching cues are this. Keep your skates flat, push with your skates, and move your arms side to side as much as you possibly can. As much as you possibly can. So then you come down, you take a shot, and then you do the same thing going back. So excuse my back, but just look at my arm movement. So you really want to tell the players, move your arms as much as you can. They take a shot. Another teaching cue or coaching point would be careful of how high your stick comes. So instead of this, you want your players to have their stick pretty close to the ice. The point is, though, you want forceful arm movement with a little bit of leg movement, so the muscles in the shoulders and the chest can memorize the movement of the arms moving side to side. We do it 3 ways. The first time is with 2 hands on the stick. Second time is with 1 hand on the stick. And the third time is 1 hand on the stick pushing the puck. So, do you guys understand what to do? Yeah, you're going to go continuously, all right? So move your arms a lot. Go for it. That's it. Push your arms. Move your arms more, Graham. Push your arms more. Try to go as fast as you can by moving your arms. You got the shot? Now, same thing going back. That's it. Keep your knees bent. That's another good coaching point. Keep your knees bent. Okay, let's go again, guys. Let's show them again how you're doing it. Well, let's stay with 2 hands. 2 hands on your stick. 2 hands. So move your arms faster this time. See if you can move your arms faster. Now, I like the way that Harry and Graham are doing it because they're going straight. Sometimes you'll see players when they're zigzagging down the ice, but you can see they're just moving their arms and they're pushing out to the side. So you got 2 groups going, coaches. So 2 times around is probably enough. So let's switch now and have Alex and Kellen. Now, these guys, that wasn't a problem. With Alex and Kellen, it's maybe a little bit more of a challenge. So do you guys understand what to do? 2 hands on your stick and move your arms as much as you can. Okay, go for it. That's it. Push. That's it, Kellen. That's really good, Kellen. And Alex, that's nice. I love that. Good. Keep going. Push. Take a shot. That's it. Good work, you guys. Good work. Okay, move your arms side to side. Show me. That's it. Now you got it. That's good. Keep going.
This has been a local video marketing production. We hope you've enjoyed this, and that you've picked up a number of great hockey tips. Please do tell some friends about these shows, and let the contributing coaches know how much you appreciate them.